Isengard. Once allied to Gondor, this land now serves a new master, the Dark Lord Sauron. Fangorn is the ancient home of the Ents, an excellent source of fuel to drive the engines of industry. The eaves of Fangorn are a treacherous place, where the dense woods meet the open plains of Rohan. Amon Hen was once the northern guard post of Gondor. It now lies in ruin, as will all of this land in due time. The gap of Rohan is all that lies between the armies of Isengard and the fortress of Helm's Deep. Rohan, the lands of the Horse Lords. Soon these lands will have a new master. Edoras has for ages been the seat of Rohan's kings. This city of wood shall soon lie in ashes. The villagers of Rohan believe they are protected by the powerful horsemen of Rohan, but nothing can shelter them from the darkness that approaches. Dun Harrow was sought by the Rohirrim as a refuge and rallying place. Soon it will be their graveyard. Helm's Deep is a sheltering fortress for the men of Rohan, but none who enter shall escape. Near Harad, a hot and exotic land, it is the kingdom of the Haradrim, warriors loyal to Sauron. Southern Ithilien marks the borders of the lands of Gondor and those of the Haradrim, a contested realm where all are in danger. The fords of Isen are the only means of crossing this great river, a strategic territory for any who can claim it. West Emnet, a land of peasant villages and weakly defended Gondorian encampments. Once a glorious Gondorian city, Osgiliath is now but another battlefield in the war between Mordor and Gondor. Cirith Ungol guards a dark pass into the lands of Mordor. Shelob lurks in these cruel passages. The Enedwaith was long ago covered by a great forest. What few trees remain will feed the engines of war. Anfalas, the long shore, its villages and people will crumble beneath Sauron's armies. Belfalas, Sauron failed to corrupt these lands in the past, but he will not fail now. Eastern Rohan, where peasants tend their herds, those herds will scatter in fear when the shadow of Sauron washes over the land. East Emnet is the refuge of the scattered and the weak. These men of Rohan will be easy prey for the fighting Uruk-hai. And Norien has long been protected by Minas Tirith. The White City is able to defend it no longer. The Emin Muil is a rocky maze of hills and valleys, passable only by the hardiest of forces. These villages and people will crumble beneath Sauron's armies. The dead marshes are haunted by the wretched spirits of those who fell in the first war against Sauron, a testament to their foolishness. The mouths of the Entwash form a vast swamp, where these waters rush into the Anduin. Northern Ithilien, this once empty land, is now infested with the forces of Gondor. The Druadan forest is an old wood where a race of men hide and aid Rohan. They can hide no longer. Caer Andros, a strategic island fortress once used by Gondor to secure the nearby fords of the Anduin. The crossroads were once well traveled by the men of Gondor. Now these roads are but a path that leads their enemies to their door. Emin Arnen, the royal hills, home of the descendants of the stewards of Gondor. Their ancestors knew only peace. Now they will know only war. Central Ithilien, once a land of Gondor. Its people fled in fear when the Nazgul returned to Mordor and made Minas Morgul their home. Lebanon, an ancient province of Gondor. Soon it will only know the rule of one lord, Sauron. Pelargir, the city through which all sea trade enters Gondor. For ages, men have coveted this port. Harlond is the port of Minas Tirith. Its destruction will choke the flow of resources into the White City. Minas Tirith is the city upon which all the hopes of men rest. It is a dream that will end in devastation.